again. Want him to lose a little bit of HP before we end up queuing to heal him. Always have to watch out for Jarvan ganks, so ward right here when we're coming in, because we want to make sure that we have vision of both sides, just in case he tries to come from behind through the tri-bush. Okay, I'm just going to use barrier early, because I don't want to lose too much HP, since they're just all enemy across the lane. So we'll just auto-attack whoever we can. They'll actually end up losing this trade, like, pretty hard. So I'm just going to keep hitting whoever I can, make sure I queue through. Okay. AD carry needed to use his heal and then get out of there. Oh, really good start to the game. We have died to the Terra Kaiser. Feels good, man. Oof. Rough start, rough start. Misclicked and actually walked in on accident into them, and then the trolling just continued after that. But it's okay, we saved our flashes for late game. We will scale. Alright, quite a terrible start, but that's okay, because the last game I won started terrible too, so... Sometimes you just have to have bad starts to have good finishes, you know? Okay, we have the snare now, so we should be okay at kiting backwards. Just always want to auto-attack and try to shoot Qs afterwards, just to get the soul stacking. If they're not in range, then don't worry too much about it. We'll just hit the turret right now. And this is where auto-attacking the player, the keybind is really, really valuable. So just constantly doing that. Anytime we can't hit the enemy player, just make sure you're hitting the minions so that you're cycling your Q cooldown. As you can see, I'm kind of like constantly auto-attacking. So we'll just drop the snare right there. Make sure we flash out. Nice. Able to trade that. I'm just going to shoot a Q right there to proc the Glacial. And we just push this into the turret now. And bada boom, bada bing, we've already turned the lane around. Congratulations. And we just want to get as much gold and stuff off the plate, but I don't want to really have a fight over here. I can start walking over to it, make sure I activate my E, and we'll drop the snare right there, use the Q early, even though it's an animation cancel, because we don't want to play too hard. And I'm just going to auto attack whoever I can, and I'm going to ditch this afterwards. So we've got the swiftness boots already, so that's probably what we're just going to reset and grab right here, just so that we can dodge the skill shots a little bit easier, since we've been getting hit by stuns playing a little too aggressively. Lane's a lot more playable though. This actually isn't a terrible game for me to maybe even get an executioner. It's really, really early in this game, so I'll keep an eye out for that as a possibility too. And we're just going to burn our E cooldown as fast as possible so that we just get the extra movement speed to get to lane. So I want to catch this wave as best I can. And that minion right here is kind of fucked, so make sure I auto attack it so it's debuffed. My AD carry needs to get W. And always want to make sure that we're just auto queuing. And now that we have the swiftness boots, we have lots of extra movement speed to move in and out. It'll be a lot easier for us to dodge skill shots. And that's basically what you want in this champion. It's why we opted out of the boots talent, because you just want to get these as fast as possible. And we'll just auto attack all these, cycle the Q cooldown again. Look for a snare on whoever I can. Now we can Q him right there. Want to ward in the brush as we scoot back because I don't want to lose control of the lane as best I can. But I also don't want him to be able to take the brush. Do have some concerns about getting ganked. When they walk forward, we just auto attack. And make sure we shoot the Q. I'm going to eat a biscuit here early. See the jungler on the top side, so we don't have to worry as much about that. Can slow him, snare him. Just do a ton of damage to him. Nice, really good trade for us. Get another soul right there. Pop the potion. And then we want to make sure we shoot the Q through my 80 carry so he gets the HP. We're just going to keep hitting all of these minions to get the push going. And even if they reset and we can't dive them under the turret, it's totally fine because we'll still get plates. So, want to just not auto attack the entire time? Once he EQs, then I can potentially look to use barrier. But until then, I'm kind of holding all of my stuff. Because I don't want to have like too dumb of a fight. Really important that we're just popping all of our potions at the same time. So they're going to look for him. I'm just going to auto attack whoever I can. So just auto attacking the 80 carry. But my 80 carry was kind of griefing. He was under the turret for no reason. So we'll just keep stepping back. Cycle the Q. And we have stopwatch, so we have lots of options when it comes to forcing a fight. Need to be careful of their fizz being down here right now. Okay, so we don't see the fizz. See the fizz over on the mid. We'll just stay in lane for right now. It's not that big of a deal. And we'll just catch the golden EXP ourselves. Should I dodge that? Just trying to get as many souls as I can. A lot of this lane is just playing the edges and making sure that you're cycling souls as much as possible so that you can be powerful. Because that's going to give you a lot of extra power in trading. And I'm just going to Q this wave and get it pushed into the turret because I want the option to potentially take a reset if I need to. And I'm just doing damage to whoever I can. Oh, I just stopped watching on accident. I just thought that that was my... Ah, I'm so bad. I thought that was a biscuit. And I was out of mana, so I wanted to get mana back. But I just stopped watching nothing. See, even you can hit Challenger, even if you're a bad player like me. We can just keep tapping with autos. And we're just walking past the wave and leveraging our movement speed, basically. Oh, the Fizz is walking down, so we just need to start running. And we're going to activate the E, so it's just like way harder for them to hit us. I'm going to have to flash whatever the Fizz ult comes out. Fizz ult comes out, we make sure we flash that. And it's not the end of the world. Now, one thing that is an option now, though, because I am a griefer, is I did use my stopwatch, so it's very easy for them to dive us. But it looks like they're just stepping over and going to do the dragon. So we're okay in that regard. And I'm just going to auto-attack these minions. That's gone. And I'm just going to take my reset now. Actually, since they took their reset, and it doesn't look like they're doing the dragon, I'm going to stay, and my jungler's walking down, and we can do the dragon. I've recovered a decent amount of mana, too, and we have the push. Oh, looks like we're not doing the dragon anymore, so we're just going to hit the turret 3 times, make sure we get the Spell Thief procs, make sure we're farming that money. And we're already up. 11 minutes in, over 40 stacks, so we're in pretty good shape here. Well, my AD carry almost has his item, so I'm just going to still stay here with him. See if we can't snake a kill on him. So I'm stealthing at the start, so it's like harder for them to see where the skill shots come from. So it's way harder for him to dodge everything. So now we ping on the way, and we just auto attack whoever we can. And I'm just farming souls right now. Try to hit the snare on him. So we're in good shape now. Just gonna keep hitting the turret for plates. Their fizz is down here, but we have Callista ultimate. Make sure I use my ult on him. He still hasn't ultied me though. So I just played under the assumption that he would press R, but he never pressed R. So I kind of got griefed right there. All good. Let's see here. So the enemy team is going to definitely stack a bunch of armor. And it seems like they're already kind of doing that. So I'm just going to stay ahead of the curve by getting armor pen immediately. So we don't need the refill. We'll just get this, that. I will just start building a Last Whisper immediately as first item, just so that we can reduce the healing that we're interacting with in lane, and so that I can deal with all the people that are going to build armor. Because there's already 2 people that I'm interacting with heavily that are building armor. I was out of our range because he walked away from me, because he ran up. Alright, seems like top is just like killing each other over and over again, which is fine. I won't be able to go out and get like great vision, so we're just trying to get it through the try. I was able to save my barrier, so we'll have that for this fight. And we have healing reduction, so it's going to be a lot harder for them to survive if, just going to keep moving us. Please ult me. Got him. Should be able to kill him now. Nice. As long as they go on me, it's really, really good for us. I don't want to ever throw myself in, though. That's too risky. So I just want to just throw myself onto the edge. It's, like, way easier for us to get out. So I'm going to throw the W out early, try to force his E. Just need to be mindful that he might try to throw the spear at me, or the fish at me. Okay, hit whoever I can. Shouldn't have used that. Can keep chasing this guy though, because we have a lot of slows. So we'll pick up that soul. Nice, nice. And then we just want to push this in all the way. Still a pretty good scenario for us. And we should be able to actually just get this full plate. So we're already really in really good shape. End up getting the full turret. We finished our quest already. I'm looking at a full executioners. So even having armor won't really matter too much against us. And right now I'm just trying to farm some souls. Because I can technically 2v1 here. So I'm just playing like really, really aggro and just holding them here. And I'm just constantly zoning him over and over again so that he can't reinforce that other location. Because I have my ultimate, so I can actually reinforce this like that. But he can't without having to walk fully. So I'm going to start moving to it now. And run my super at the same time. And as you can see, like, I'm just causing havoc for the AD carry. He can't reinforce this location. And then I just get first move because I have the pressure in the mid lane. And I can walk here and get another turret. Tips on playing Bard versus Senna. I don't have any. You pretty much lose all the trading in that matchup. Don't get poked too much. Roam a lot. Those are my tips. Because you don't win the matchup directly. Unless you're just like insane at the game and you're just hitting stuns off of minions. Wave should be pushing back towards us right now. I'm just going to do a camp right here. Try and farm a little bit. I shouldn't have shot my Q that early, though. Should have waited till I took some damage. So I could recover it. Alright, so let's put me at 10. Now, I want to just go through the lane. Okay, everyone is down here. Just gonna queue a minion randomly so that I can get some HP back up. I don't want to walk through here though. I want to walk up and around like this, so when my Amumu comes here, I can reinforce. Because if I walk this way, then there's a possibility someone jumps on me. I no longer need the pink there. I need the pink in the pit. I can't walk into the pit though and get a ward over. Okay, well, the other guy is walking over to that, so it should just be our dragon. And we'll just run a sweeper through everything. So in this game, we'll go Edge of Night second. Not going to worry about the Umbral. Vision control is not as important in this game. What matters is not starting the fight dead on the ground. And they have a lot of they don't have great ways to like bump off my Banshee's Veil. So I'm just going to go Edge of Night so I can play really, really aggro now that we've got the Last Whisper already. Because our whole team is physical damage, so the enemy team is just going to build a bunch of armor. There's no reason for them not to. So I just want to make sure that I'm itemized well against it. And I'm going to dump my stealth real quick. And we're just going to Q through that. Was looking for maybe the potential for a Q to slow somebody. And we'll just clear this wave, make sure we're auto-attacking so we can cycle our Qs. And that looks like a bad fight for the enemy team. So I'm just going to dump the snare on that. We'll dump the ult right here, and we're just going to hit whatever's in front of us. Make sure I Q through that so that he gets healed. And we're going to dump ourselves in here. Nice, good job. Don't worry about that soul right there. It's not that big of a deal. And we're really, really strong on Senna already, so I just want to play aggro as fuck. Make sure we leverage our movement speed. Can keep going right here. We have tons of pressure. Okay. Well, I'm going to stealth through and help him out because we have another person coming in, so it's a pretty easy kill. And we can just rotate to the mid turret now. We don't even have to be bottom. But just make sure you're trying to pick up as many souls as possible. And heal him up. That guy's gonna troll. And we're just gonna dump the snare on whoever we can. And I'm just auto-attacking whoever I can. Not trying to overreach too much. So I'm gonna stealth right here just to try and get the movement speed and to pick him up. Picking up our kids from school, you know what I'm saying? From soccer practice. And it's 1800 for our next item, so don't have to worry too much about that. We'll just take our next reset. What runes are you using? They were displayed right on your screen. It's Glacial, Time Warp, Glacial, the Stopwatch, then it's Biscuits, and then Approach Velocity, and then I ran Mana Flow Band and Gathering Storm. The other option is Presence of Mind and Legends Tenacity if they don't have or if they do have a lot of CC. Anyway, that's how you guys play Senna, how you play really, really aggressive. See, you don't even need a lead in the early stages and you can still crush it in lane, so make sure you check out the rest of the videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment in the section below.